fans, do you want to win your share of $100,000? Simply enter the houseofboxing.com Fight Night Prediction Challenge. Compete with boxing fans around the world. Simply head over to houseofboxing.com and sign up now.
Matt Lenihan, Boxing Social, in association with houseofboxing.com, Empire Fight Store. Always a pleasure to be joined by Craig Richards. Look, we're here, Newcastle. I know you've got some people on this card you're getting behind. I just spoke to one of them in Jimmy Sains.
Great talent.
Could you just quickly talk to me about his performance? He's a bit harsh on himself, but I think that's a good sign.
He's harsh because he's a brilliant fighter. He's showing great signs already, knockouts 2 out of 2, and he's being harsh himself for a reason because he's a tremendous fighter. Amateurs, we've seen him sparking people out cold, so sometimes he wants that highlight reel, but the stoppage is the stoppage, you know. I've been sparring with Jimmy from he's an amateur. He's given me great work from my Bivol camps, Shakan Petter's camps. He's been there, and he's been sitting with the big boys for a while from an amateur, so he's very seasoned, he's very good. I think we'll see the best of him as time goes on.
Well, let's come on to you. You've mentioned a few names there. When are we going to get to see you back in the ring? I feel like it's been an awfully long time for one reason or another, but you're coming back, I believe, next year at some point.
Early the better.
Early the better. What are we looking at? Tell us your sort of state of play at the minute.
I'm just looking for straps, titles. I've got to make up for lost time now. I've been under my rock for a while, staying in the gym. Not feeling sorry for myself though, but you know, just getting through the injuries and getting through what I had going on behind the scenes, and I've done that now, and now I'm just green light. As soon as I get the green light, I'm there, I'm in the gym, I'm ready, I'm sparring, I'm training, so yeah, it's just I'm waiting for that day, any of the big names.
Well, look, you've been in there with the likes of Dmitry Bivol, obviously your last fight, you know, your Boatzes. What is next? Obviously you've Lyndon Arthur on the other side, that'd be a terrific fight for yourself. Is that something that you're looking into?
I definitely would look into that fight, you know, he's got a strap, he's a big domestic clash, why not? That's a fight I wouldn't mind. I'm looking to get straps and move on. I need to get these world titles. I've won all the other belts. That's my time now.
I was just about to say at this stage of your career, because obviously you have won all the other belts and domestically you've been around, everybody knows you, you know what sort of level you're at. Yeah. We know the performances you've had against these guys who've gone on. Look at your Bivol's bounced on to beat Canelo's Ramirez. And obviously you were in that fight. A lot of people saying how well you did. I know that will, you know, maybe me next just like I didn't get the win, but still here, still wanting to get it. Is that the one thing missing off your career that you need to happen?
I've got loads of belts in my trophy cabinet, but I ain't got that world title, so I can't knock the sport on the head until I pick up a world title. It's inevitable. I put a lot into the sport. I didn't have a massive amateur pedigree, and I came in, I learned on the job, took the big fight straight away. You know, I look at the domestic guys now from 15, 16, 17-0, they might be fighting guys 12, 13, 14-0. I was doing that from 6 fights in and winning belts from then. And look at my resume, it's all a lot of big names. So I've done what I needed to do now. I've got the experience I needed to in the pros. Sometimes come short, sometimes upset the bookies many times. 30% of my fights I've been the underdog in the bookies and upset them a lot of times. Now, all of that together, I'm prepared for the big boys, so now I need the straps.
Well, in terms of straps, obviously you've got Callum Smith, Artur Beterbiev, a winner touted to fight an old foe in Dmitry Bivol. The Callum Smith fight, what do you think about that fight? People I feel like are overlooking Callum a little bit in that fight because they've seen Beterbiev obviously going against Hearn. But what's your opinion on that?
I think Callum Smith's got a tremendous chance. You know, he's been at that level for a while. He won the Super 6, but it was all at super middleweight. I think maybe he was just flat at the weight after a while at super middleweight, and I think people are really holding him harsh on these performances then. He's done well since. He's come up to light heavyweight. He's obviously grown more into his weight, his natural weight now, and I give him a good chance against Artur Beterbiev. He's obviously getting a little bit older, slowing down, but you can still see he's got his punch power and he's not completely finished. So he ain't lamb to the slaughter for anyone. He's still dangerous, but I think it could be a good time for Callum.
Who's number one in the division? You look obviously at what Bivol's done. Beterbiev, many people think is the best in the division. Obviously, you Callum Smith, who's there to prove everyone wrong. But what's your take on it? Who do you think's the number one at the minute?
I think Bivol's beat some very good names, so you would have to maybe tip towards him. But then Beterbiev's got 3 of the straps, and he's beat a couple world champions as well. So I believe it's a joint right now between Beterbiev and Bivol. I think until they fight each other, you can't entirely say who's number one. I think until them two scrap, we can't say who's number one. But hopefully a lot of us are looking to upset the apple cart before they get to that point and take one of them out. So, but as time speaks right now, them two are the top 2.
Right, you got a message for the people who get behind you, want to see you get this strap to sort of put that icing on the cake for what's been obviously a tremendous career today?
Yeah, well, it's been a long time, But I'm back, guys. We're going to have some big nights again and some more straps. So, yeah, I'm training, guys. Don't worry, I'm back. Everyone come out, keep supporting. It's going to be exciting when I'm back. You know I'm always in good, exciting, big fights. So, yeah, I'm back.
Greg Richards, appreciate your time. Thanks for talking to Boxing Social. We'll catch up on your next fight week.
Thank you.